So here I am in Kiev in Krashatik once again. I went to visit some friends and I'm walking back to my hotel, and I can tell you that it feels very much like the eye of the hurricane. It's just very, very peaceful, as you can see. I don't know if you can see the traffic, but it's just very ordinary, no big deal. It feels like a lazy Sunday morning. And of course, it's not. Today is Thursday, February 24th. 2022, and the Russians have invaded Ukraine, and I'm hearing all kinds of conflicting bits of information. Some people say that the Russian army is getting ready to capture Kiev, all kinds of stuff. You know, I've been seeing images of paratroopers landing in Kharkov and whatnot. I don't know what's going on. Nobody really knows what's going on. This is information warfare at its finest, because nobody has a clue as to what's going on, except, quite frankly, probably the people leading this invasion. They're the only ones who seem to know what's going on, of course. They're not telling now, are they? Yeah. And so I just want to do this impromptu video. It's, let me just check my watch here. It is 20 to 5 local time here in Kiev. And, you know, the shock of it, it's been, what, about 11 hours since I first heard the news? You know, 10 hours since I first heard the news. And I'm just trying to, trying to get a handle on it, you know. I am extending my stay for another week because there's no way to get out of Kiev, apparently. Although a friend of mine did manage to get on a bus to Poland for what's usually a 14-hour trip, which will probably take her at least double that amount, if not more. But she's on that bus. It might be the last bus, because she had texted me before that there was no bus, but then there is a bus and she's on it. And I'll text her later to catch up and see what's what. Nobody knows what's going on. It's very clear that the Russian army did not want to hurt the people. And I can say this because they didn't bomb the cell phone towers. They didn't bomb the electrical generators, you know, the power stations, the power grid. The people have running water, have internet, have telephony, have electricity. Life is going on as normal here in Kiev, right? Which is, like I said, the eye of the storm. And in Kharkov, the same thing. There's telephony, electricity, water. Everything seems to be going fine over there. Internet. The problem is that all the information that we're getting from the internet, nobody's really sure how accurate it is, where it's coming from. I've seen the same video and people saying it's fake video, then people saying that's real video, people saying it's from one location, and people saying it's from another location. Nobody knows. I'm kind of rambling, I suppose, but this is, I can feel that this is a start of something much, much bigger. And I mean, like, a part of it is here in Ukraine, between Russia and Ukraine. But I think that, I mean, I'm walking back to my hotel room a little bit slowly because I don't even want to think of what's going on in the American stock market right now. I know that Bitcoin suffered a big, big hit. But I haven't been on top of the stock market. As you all know, I got out of the markets way back in 2020 after I did my deal of a lifetime. And I made more money than ever before in the markets. That's when I got out. And, you know, get out while you're ahead. That's my saying. And so anyway, what's happened is that I don't know what's happened to the American stock market. I'm guessing that they're down by a lot because of the oil prices going through the roof. Because remember, people always talk about Russian natural gas, but they forget the fact that Russia is one of the largest suppliers of Europe for oil. And that's something that people forget. Russia exports roughly 10% of the global petroleum market. They're a big player in the oil markets. And so a war involving Russia has going to have huge impact on commodity prices. And that will mean a huge impact on inflation. And the dollar might well crater. It's within the realms of the possibility. Within the realms of the possible, rather. Excuse me. There's a lot to chew on and think about. And so I'll be chewing on it and thinking about it. And so anyway, here I am. And this is Kiev on the day of the invasion.